Today I want to introduce you to a new tool we've just added to hschooler.net. It's called Photos, and it's a tool that allows you to create photo albums and upload your pictures into those albums so you can share them with your friends. Now, Photos is a type of content that we know that people are sensitive to, and especially parents. They don't want their kids uploading pictures that might be embarrassing or might tell more about them than they're comfortable having shared on a site like hschooler.net. So therefore, we've set up Photos as a tool that has to be enabled by parents within a family account. That means that if you don't have a family account yet, that you can't use the Photos tool to upload pictures onto hschooler.net. That doesn't mean that you can't see photos that your friends have posted on hschooler.net, but it does mean that if you want to be able to share your photos, now might be a good time to talk to your family about upgrading to a family account. Anyway, once you're enabled, and I've got a separate tutorial that explains for parents how to enable Photos, once you're enabled, then you'll find the Photos tool in the menu, and it's called Photos. You click on that, and it takes you into a new section of hschooler.net that's all about these photo albums and managing the photo albums. Now, this will show me all my photo albums. I don't have any yet. I haven't created one, but we're going to do that in just a minute. One other important thing about the security around Photos is that parents can also limit whose pictures their family members can see. So you might find that your friends have photo albums posted that you can't actually see the pictures. That's because your parents have limited which pictures you're allowed to see. And for default, everybody in hschooler as a starting point can see the pictures of their friends, but can't see the pictures of anybody that's not a friend of theirs. But parents might limit it further so that you can only see trusted friends' pictures, or maybe even just pictures within your own family. Anyway, so if you see that, that probably means that you're trying to see pictures that haven't been enabled for you. So let's get started by creating a new album. And I want to create a photo album just to hold pictures of my cute new baby bunnies. So I'll call this Photo Album Baby Bunnies. And I'll give it a description. Aren't they cute? Okay, so here's a new photo album. I can also set tags. I'll give this one a tag of bunnies. I want the access. I want all my friends to be able to see this. I could use a lesser setting. The maximum that I've got set up as I enabled this was for all friends. And I'll go ahead and save this as a new photo album. There aren't any pictures in here yet, but I can start uploading them on this next page. Now, in uploading images, one thing to note here at the top, it explains that the largest file that you can upload is a 5 megabyte file. And you've got a quota, which means that's the maximum that you're allowed to upload, of 10 megabytes, and so far I haven't used any of it yet. Everybody who has Photos enabled will have 10 megabytes of free storage that they can use for storing pictures. Now, if you've got a nice digital camera, it probably takes photos maybe 4 megapixel, 5 megapixel, 8 megapixel, some even take like 12 megapixel pictures. And roughly a megapixel of picture is roughly a megabyte of storage. So if you have a 5 megapixel camera and you have it set to the maximum setting, then within 10 megabytes you might only get 2 pictures that you can upload into hschooler. But there's a couple things you can do about that. One is most digital cameras allow you to change the settings so it'll take a lower quality picture. And if you take a lower quality picture, it may not look good if you get it printed out onto a hard copy print, but it'll still look great on the web. Another option is to take the picture in its full quality so you can print it, but then to save the file and to use some photo editing software. And there's lots of different choices of photo editing software, but most of them let you change the size of the file to change the resolution so that you can make it a smaller file. These pictures that I'm about to upload, I've made really small. They're about 25 kilobytes each. So there's 1,000 kilobytes in a megabyte, so I could get, let's see, 40 of these pictures into 1 megabyte, and then another 10, so I could get 400 pictures at this resolution into my 10 megabytes of storage. So I'll go ahead and select these 3 pictures of my baby bunnies, and I will say Save, which will start the uploading process. So now my pictures are being uploaded, and they're done. They're small pictures, so they didn't take long. You can see here's a little thumbnail. It's not the full picture, but it gives you a sense of the quality is pretty good. And so I'll give each of these a title, and I'll give them a caption. Each one a caption. I could do tags if I wanted. And then the last one, so now I also can choose which one of these pictures will be for the album cover. I like this last one, but I think that'll make a good album cover. And I'll say save. So now my photo album is created, and I've uploaded 3 photos. Now I'm looking at my photo album. If I back up and look at, let's see, let me look at my photo albums. We'll kind of back the whole way in. Looking at my photo albums, I see that I have one photo album. And if I click, it shows me the 3 pictures that are in there. And if I click on any one of those pictures, it shows me that picture in full size. So this is the size that I saved it as. And then I can page through. I can go previous and back up. I can also go back up to, let me go back up to the Baby Bunnies photo album. And here I'm looking at the photo album. There's a really neat feature over here of View Slideshow. I can click on that. It'll launch a new JavaScript way of looking at these pictures. I'm not going to do anything, but it's just going to start paging through the different photos so that I can see them as a slideshow. There's a lot of cool capabilities in this Photos tool that I recommend you check it out and see how it works. Within here you can also find your friends' photo albums. You can look at the most recent images. You can look at those that have been most commented, etc. So there's a lot of capability in terms of exploring the different photos that people have. So that's the basics of photos and how to use it, how to upload pictures, how to create photo albums, how to tag them, how to use the slideshow feature, and again, just basics on how it all works. Enjoy. I hope you enjoy it. Thanks.